New Age Punisher Jason Parker, multi-time Salvo Speedway track champion here, and we're chatting. We're in the middle of the off season here, and we're already thinking 2016. Now, you told me off camera you're not 100% sure what your team is doing now. You're down to one car, so I guess you kind of got to make a decision whether you're all in on Saturday nights or all in on the tour or some other option. So what are you thinking right now, getting ready for the 2016 season?
Well, I was very unclear coming to this meeting here today, really what we were thinking. But after sitting through the APC meeting, we're definitely leaning that way. That series is what I've been looking for years, and Luke and the whole APC team is doing a great job of that. Exciting things they mentioned today with increased points money from all the sponsors and stuff like that. So that's been something I've been looking for years. So I think we are leaning that direction.
And when you compare the 2016 schedule to the 2015 schedule, it certainly favors you a little bit more than last year did. Last year we weren't at Sauble at all because of the rain.
Yeah.
This year we're there twice with a guaranteed rain date. We're also at Sunset twice, which is also probably your second best track on the tour. So those are 4 really good races for the 8 team. That has to make you feel a lot better.
Oh, absolutely. The schedule, as much as I don't want to see it growing past 9 races, I think it's great where it is. These are huge events to any team running it, and if we go much beyond 9 races, it's going to start getting to be very costly and very time-consuming to run more events than that. But the schedule looks great for us. I'm really excited about double race at Sauble. I mean, the parity in this series is what's drawing people. I mean, you've got champions, I believe, from every track running this series, and the reason they're running it is they enjoy touring, they enjoy the caliber of the racing, but they also enjoy being able to come home and showcase what they got at home.
Now, for a guy like yourself, or Stoddy, or Tommy Gibbons, not having that race at Sauble last year, I mean, did that play a huge role in how the points at the end of the season shook out? I mean, do you think as though things might have been a little bit different if you had that home field advantage?
Well, I mean, I believe it could have been. Everyone can rack at any track no matter where they're at. So, I don't know if it could have changed the outcome of the season, but it definitely was our highlight race to look at Sauble as our chance to shine. And that this year is exciting to think that we got 2 opportunities to do that. So it was a bit of a letdown not getting the race in at Sauble. A lot of us were stoked up about that, but what can you do? Mother Nature took it away.
Now, is there any way this tour can get any tighter than it was in 2015? I mean, things going right down to the last race with 5 guys that were mathematically in the championship. That was pretty incredible. Do you think we could top that in 2016?
Oh, I definitely think we can. You look at it, a lot of the front runners last year are experienced Pro Late Model drivers. You knew they were going to have great equipment and be experienced when they came in. Now, coming into it, a lot of guys are new at this, and I think that a lot of the new guys, their programs are going to get better. So you can see, though, it's not going to we're going to get faster at the top, but I believe the middle and the lower end teams from last year, their games are going to get better. So it's going to make it tighter at the top.
Sauble moving to an abbreviated schedule for their weekly divisions, cutting way back on late models is the rumor. Now they haven't put out anything official yet, but that's the word around the shops. Did that sort of impact your decision to lean more towards the tour when you heard about how they're cutting back?
I don't know. I didn't have anything in my head coming here today, uncertain. But like I said, for years I did the home track every Saturday night stuff. 16, 17 nights, and we wanted to get away from that. With a family now, I mean, we like to get away for the weekend, do some camping. So the series was what we were looking at, and also sponsorship. I mean, we're attracting bigger sponsors now that are, they're into the All Ontario type tour deals and the publicity that comes with it. So sponsorship is a big thing for me to run this series, and just the excitement. I mean, we can see from the races last year that the drivers that are in this series are the top. So, you want to compete against the best.
Did you have a lot of positive feedback from your sponsors from the way the tour sort of carried itself and packaged itself in 2015, just the way that from all their media stuff to the race day? And did your sponsors sort of react positively to how all that was?
Oh, absolutely. This series is run like a top-notch business, and that shows when you go to the racetrack and you see the way things are happening. you know, if you have a sponsor there and they look around and see, you know, 25 to 35 cars in the pits and tire trailers and tech inspection, I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, even if you're not a blood racer like we are, when you go there and you see this series going on, you know it's for real.
Now, I know that none of this happens with the people behind you, and hopefully you can sign all those existing sponsors and get some new ones. So thank the folks that are gonna let you come back and play with us in 2016.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got some meetings coming up, but I mean, all the sponsors have helped me in the past. I really appreciate Prestige Contracting, McDonnell Fuels, Baxi, Marathon, Colorworks, Saugeen Shores Transmission, Krabby Joe's in Hanover, Ron Gibbons Construction, Can Do Homes. We've got the Boilermakers Union, 128. Squeaky Clean Car Wash in Port Elgin. These have all been a great help to my team, and hopefully moving forward they'll be there.
There you have it, folks. Sounds like he's come back to the tour in 2016 as the new age punter, Jason Park.